I created a questionnaire to show to people and ask them about their view on how we filmed our film. And a majority of them said that we could have had better acting in it, but obviously, because they were amateur, it was good for their experience in the topic and the subject of the area. They said that the female actor was amazing, from where she was able to perform so well and seem so upset when she was raped, and her emotions came across as believable to the audience. I showed this to a teenage girl, she's 17, and I showed her the film and I asked her what her view was at the end of this. So you can see it at the end of this film. The rest of the questionnaire basically just showed whether they were expecting the rape to happen. So it's good in a sense for people to sort of know what's coming, but not know everything. So they expected something to happen as in dangerous, but they didn't expect the rape scene, which is what a majority of the people that replied to the questionnaire said. They said the narrative was very clear, they could understand it, they found it quite entertaining because the use of the gun was brought in as well. They liked the sound effects of like the clock chiming. It just created more of a tense scene. It was a build up basically, and they said they would recommend it to a friend because although it isn't of cinema performance, they said that it shows the areas that it needs to show and it is realistic. And they just said that we could improve shots and like the different camera angles, and maybe a bit of the quality of the filming wasn't as good as it could have been. So that is what we got from our feedback of the questionnaires. And then we have my friend here telling us what she personally thinks and what she likes about the film. But from my feedback, I've learnt that we could have taken a bit more time within the filming schedule. We could have got actors with less of an accent. Maybe it may have made it easier for the acting to be believable. I definitely would have kept my female actor, and maybe just a little bit of more of a, I don't know, more of a story to it, because it was quite plain and simple. It was girl and boyfriend argue. He leaves her in the house with his friend. She gets raped. He comes back, finds out, and he kills him. But I think if we added more of a background to some of the characters, like why would Kyle do such a thing? Like maybe if we told what his background was, because we only show what happens, we don't show the reason why. We know why he was let into the house, but we don't cover the area so much, as in why he thinks how he does and why he did what he did. So I think that would have been better if we were to go back and film in the future and just put that in there and just show what he went through to sort of get to where he is, because everyone has a past and that's probably what led up to him causing himself to do that. And it's not covered a lot, and rape cases, they never cover why they act like they do. Like I Spit on Your Grave, they didn't cover why the males did that, but it sort of showed, it hinted at it, whereas our one, it doesn't. So that's probably the downside to our film. But other than that, I do like how the crying of the girl, it was so realistic and it just looked so real. And the fact that they were both topless, it just made it that extra bit, like, it made it that extra bit believable that something had happened sexually. Because if she'd woken up in bed or under the covers or something, it wouldn't look like she's being raped, because she looks too cozy. So that's what I think is great about how we presented it, because they do look like they've had something going on there. And the way the door closes, it just looks very believable. So if I was to take things from my feedback, I would probably get better actors and improve the camera quality shots. So just improve the shots we took and the lighting and the time scale we did it in. That's that's overall what I would do.
Whoa.
Okay. So, what did you think of the film overall?
I thought it was very good. When it came to the rape part, I was quite intrigued because it wasn't very graphic. Like you couldn't see the graphic images, but you kind of got what happened. Yeah, it was very, very well done.